What it do is your boy E from the inside out, not outside in. I just made a reaction video to Mama T. It's like an hour and some change. But I keep getting downloads, bro. Once I start, it's hard for me to stop. I keep getting downloads. One download is I have the ability to turn off my feminine connection, and I have the ability to turn off my masculine connection. And I have the ability to do the whole brain state thing, the holy trinity, the yin and yang, the equal balance, equilibrium. But then I have the other download of like, the reason why I'm not going to be talking about politicians in the government and saying we need to change that and be left and right and use politics and all that, because you can't go through a narcissist. Like, say with this Trump stuff, you can't go through a narcissist. You have to go around them. You have to build everything from the outside in. The moment you go through a narcissist, you're going to be dealing with a double-edged sword situation. It's eye for an eye situation. You're subconsciously going to retaliate against them. And they're trying to set up a trap for you to get a reaction out of you for you to self-sabotage yourself and defile yourself by you going against yourself and going outside of yourself to go react to what they're doing, what they're saying and doing to you. So what video is this about to be? Maybe I'm gonna put this in both. So I'm gonna write that down real quick. I have the ability to turn off the masculine and feminine. Okay, I'm gonna make it. How about this? This is why I love me, bro. Cause like, look, who be doing this shit on YouTube? Everybody be trying to be all like, yeah, I'm taking y'all with me, bro. Right now, I'm writing it down. Tell me, look. Whoa, yeah. No, baby, I am way too talented. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm way too talented. Stop licking your paws, Meba. What's wrong with you, man? I don't know where all right, look. All right, look, bro. I have the ability to turn off my masculine side. And I have the ability to turn, let me turn these notifications on. I have the ability to turn off my feminine side. And I have the ability to balance both. So that's one video. The next video, and I hope y'all know, I have a whole notes page of video topics. It is probably like 50 video topics that I ain't even touched yet. I have 50 videos, bro. Just off GP, nigga. Ugly hell, oh God. Ooh, yeah. Whoa, yeah. April 12th, 2026. I'm gonna sign this bitch because that's me, nigga. Feel me? Just in case niggas trying to... The shit that I do is so fucking great. Niggas just try to copy me. They try to be me. They try to Nigga, I'm truly heaven sent. We all heaven sent. I don't want to do the one eye because niggas going, oh, he's Illuminati, bro. One eye symbolism. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Illuminati can't clone this. Illuminati can't do this, be this. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting y'all motherfuckers on the stand right now. Still rocking with it, still. Feel me? You can't, bro. You can't. Nickel? Let me chill out before I break some shit. Don't y'all just want to squeeze some shit sometime, nigga? Oh God, nigga. Oh, this nigga crazy, boy. Said this nigga crazy. And then the next video idea, you can't go through the narcissist. Narcissist. Hopefully I spelled that shit right. You have to go around them. So, I'm gonna do 2 separate videos because I'm really feeling, I might call off work all next week, bro. Because couple of hours ago, I was feeling like doo-doo, bro. Then when I come up on here and make these videos, I'm feeling myself, bro. I'm getting downloads. I feel replenished and rehealed and all that other stuff. I got to stay on this camera, nigga. God is telling me I need to have my ass on this damn camera. And I need to be live streaming. And I need to be connected with people, interacting. Vicky Dillard. All right, bro. So, it's been 7 minutes, 30 seconds. This is going to be this video. I have the ability to turn off my masculine, and I have the ability to turn off my feminine, and I have the ability to balance both. What do I mean by that, bro? Once you do the self-work and you do the shadow work and you heal from childhood trauma, and you know, everybody is always healing and constantly doing this, and people have anxiety, depressed, all this other shit, right? Everybody has that, including me, bro. And I know sometimes I can come up on this bitch and have the personality and portray myself one way. Like, yeah, I got everything handled, blah, blah, blah. I'm him. I'm always happy. I'm always this. I'm always that. It's not that, nigga. No. It's hard to be me, nigga. It's hard to be this version of myself. Even though it's this version of me and I'm not faking and I'm not being fake. I'm being real. I'm being my authentic self right now. But it's hard for me to tap into my authentic energy. But when you're depressed and all that and you can't make a video, you can't get out the bed and all that shit, isn't that your authentic energy as well? Not necessarily. That's me being prevented from being myself by other energies and other forces around me and other shit that's invisible that's stopping me for sure. Oh, well, you don't let shit stop you. Nigga, we is not Superman, nigga. We can be Superman. Feel me? Okay. What do I mean by, okay, so look. The masculine side, right? Little ass boys, when I was growing up, when it came to being a man for the world, a boy for the world, you were taught that boys do this. Boys need to be this certain way. But in a black household, when I was taught how to act towards my mom and act towards people in my family, was to be very soft, submissive, subservient, and against myself and against my inner nature, right? So it's like there was a big disconnect of who I was on the outside versus who I was on the inside. In order to be your highest self, you have to connect both of those shits, bro. You got to connect your outside, your external image with your internal image. You have to connect that shit. It has to be one and the same. You can't, all of this fake shit, illusion stuff is ending right now. It's coming to an end. What you portray on the outside and whatever you're portraying to the Instagram and Facebook and all that, you have to be that behind closed doors and off cameras. You have to be that. That's why I'm saying I'm not upholding no image. I have not been eating the way I need to be eating. I have not been in the gym. I have not been working out. I have not been losing weight. I have not been doing none of that. But that's me owning up to that. Do I want to be all of those things? Yes, I do. But it's easier said than done, right? Good. It takes a lot to be me, right? And all those people who's in the gym and eating right and all that shit, they are cultivating that time for themselves and their bodies, which is fine. But they are not going to be able to articulate themselves like me and break shit down like me, how I'm explaining to you and connecting certain dots and all of that. And I can break down their spirit bodies just by looking at them. A lot of those people have unhealed childhood trauma that they think they can fix with being heamed up. No, nigga. You think you can fix your insecurities as a woman by getting your body right? No, there's still a certain part of you that's insecure even when you have your body T, because you have not healed from the childhood trauma. You think getting your body right is healing, but you need to heal your spiritual. I see through the women that work out. Y'all are hella attractive. Y'all sexy as hell. On God. But there's a certain part of y'all that I see, bro. I just see it. It's just there. It's like a resting, kind of mellowed out tone in your aura. Like, this is how you actually feel, but you're not focused on, you're trying to push that feeling in the past because you got your body right. I'm like, I still see that shit in the background. It's still there. You can't hide it. You can't hide it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the masculine side. We both, the man and woman, I always say this, we both have feminine and masculine traits. We both have feminine and masculine energies and auras and bodies. And we are both able to cultivate both. We're able to control both. That's why it's up to us as men to be masculine and divine masculine. And it's up to women to be feminine and divine feminine. The man is the masculine vessel and the female is the feminine vessel. It's in the names. I don't know how much more simple this shit can get, bro. Masculine, male, man. Feminine, female. Shit. Feminine. Whatever y'all want to say. But those vessels are not supposed to kill their primary energy. Those vessels are not supposed to kill off their primary energy, bro. Now you got overly feminine men, you got overly masculine women. That creates an inverse reaction. Those are never going to be able to create no type of universe, no type of portals, no type of nothing. But you have the balanced masculine and the balanced feminine come together in synergy, in whole, and balance each other out and heal each other and help each other and grow from traumas and all of this and create whole families, create whole universes, whole realities, whole everything. That's how shit comes into existence. Why do you think they have so much shit causing damage control between the man and woman? You have agendas that we're pushing on children now, we're putting in shows, all of this. We got left versus right. We got there's so much shit going on separating the balanced man from the balanced woman, the divine masculine from the divine feminine, knowing their positions, knowing their roles, knowing their place. When it comes to me interacting with a woman who is masculine, right? I will turn off my femininity part of me while dealing with her. I'm not going to be loving, caring, nurturing towards you because you are acting like a fucking man. You are trying to go to war. You are trying to be in competition with me. And if I have sex with you, that's like me having sex with a man because you have cut off all feminine energy in you. You have cut yourself from your divine feminine self, your divine aura in your essence. You have cut yourself off. You're acting like a man. Oh, well, you're toxic, you're racist, homophobic, sexist, all of this. No, I'm balanced. I'm balanced. I should be able to be masculine in my roles and be feminine with a woman. I should be able to be loving, caring, nurturing, care about your feelings and emotions and how I'm talking to you and how I'm treating you and what you're going through, but also giving you structure, leadership, and guidance and how to fix that shit. You know, as a woman, if you come into the man, if that man loves you and you tell him what you tell him, bro, some shit that's going on in your life, that man's natural inclination is to go over there and help you out. And let's say you don't want the man to be his natural self. Now you're being heterophobic because a man was born that way. You see how that logic can switch? But no, to me, I think everybody's born a blank slate. Facts. Facts. Because flip the tables. Oh, yeah, he was born that way. He should be this way. He should grow up to be that and do that. Love is love. Okay. I was born to make sure the woman is connected to the divine feminine, making sure she is being loving, caring, nurturing, and respectful, and not self-sabotaging, and has boundaries, morals, and self-respect, and not sleeping around with all these low vibrational ass niggas and giving access to her room and her portal, and not stripping boys of their masculinity, and not letting girls turn each other out, and calling that shit out, and whooping ass and flipping tables, making sure she on her P's and Q's. No, no, that's not how I was born. Okay. So yeah, that means people were born a blank slate then. Because if I can't be born to make sure a woman is a fucking woman, then he can't be born to make sure he turns into a woman and cuts off his masculine. Yeah? So yeah, I have the ability to cut off all femininity. I have the ability to turn cold. And I have the ability to be manosphere, red pill, toxic, all of that. And when a woman can't view the feminine energy in a man whatsoever, she's going to call him toxic, DL, sassy, whatever, misogynistic, all that. But y'all don't understand that the woman is going around unchecked right now. Unchecked. Nobody can tell her nothing, anything whatsoever, even if it's to benefit her and how she presents herself to other people, to constructive criticism. How a process to make anything work. Any sort of foundation, any sort of structure, rules, regulations, boundaries, guidelines to make anything work in planet Earth. Universal law. You can't put that upon a woman. And that is false. Everybody, no one is above God in the universe, in the most high creator. Nobody is above that. Nobody is above the divine feminine and divine masculine. We are all extensions of that. We all have a role and a purpose to serve. For sure. We all have a role and a purpose to serve. But actions have consequences. So what are the women doing now? Instead of them having consequences for their actions, they will do shit, receive consequences for it, and then gaslight and blame others. Not look in the mirror whatsoever. Oh, well, that's men too. And men, yes, that's men too, but the thing is with men, we get called out for our bullshit 9 times out of 10. Other men is not going to be around other men like that. Other men is going to call out other men for that bullshit. Majority of times, more often than not. Women, on the other hand, will be doing the most dirty, down low, sneaky, whatever. And they all hide in the secret. All of them. They all hide in the secrets. Every single last one of them. And they want to tiptoe, act all prissy, act all this, and go around like they wasn't just doing that. Just wow. Crazy. Now, men, you are not going to be able to find too many men back to back that's going to stand for the toxic shit that women claim that men ain't shit on. You're not going to find men around that's going to support those type of men. You're not going to be able to walk up and down the street, go on social media, and find men that are just going to support these men outright like that and be open about it, be idolize them and say, yes, king, yes, do. You're not going to be able to do that. Because even when it comes to the red pill, majority of men disagree with red pill in manosphere. Majority of men disagree with that shit. But you got women saying men ain't shit. Majority of women agree with that shit. And if they don't agree, they're silent about it and still run in behind those women that are saying men ain't shit. So when it comes to women that have completely cut off their feminine side and they are the toxic feminine, I have to combat that with toxic masculinity. And guess what? I have all rights and means. I have the ability to do that. I have the spiritual authority to do that because you know why? Because I am the masculine vessel. That's my energy. I own that energy in you. That masculine energy in you, I own that shit. That's mine. That's why true men are able to tone that shit down, and we will tone that shit down. Like, no, you're not doing that shit. What the fuck are you doing? You're sassy. How you are? That's not no fucking argument. I'm telling you my boundaries, what I stand on. You're not about to fucking disrespect me. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. You know what I'm saying? You gonna pipe that shit down. For real. Never put your hands on a woman whatsoever. Never do that. Don't argue with a woman either. But if she disrespects you, you need to say something as a man from a woman that's trying to confuse you and destroy you from the inside out and mess up your synergy and your balance and get you out of your city state and all of that. Don't allow her to do that. You combat that with your trumpet, with your throat chakra. You combat that shit. Don't let nobody call you DL or sassy for standing up for yourself, nigga. Especially when somebody literally taking advantage of you right there. It's happening right now. Yeah, I don't care about none of that. You not about to disrespect me. I haven't even done nothing for you to even be talking to me like that. Well, I don't care. You not shit. Bro, I am not going back and forth with no fucking women, especially no black women, nigga. Fuck no. In the spiritual world, I own the black woman. And she is entitled to me, and she's entitled to control me and help me become a better version. That's what it is. And as far as me being the masculine vessel, I own the masculine energy in her. And as a divine masculine, I'm supposed to cultivate that and let her know when to pipe that shit the fuck down. You have a masculine right the fuck here. Stop trying to be more than me. You have a masculine right here. Know your fucking place. And as a woman, you shouldn't even be feeling comfortable being that fucking masculine. There's something unnatural going on here. You've been unchecked your whole life. And now you can use the system in the government for you not being checked spiritually, you not being checked emotionally and mentally. and energetically in the way that you move, and you not having a moral compass. The divine masculine doesn't move like that. The divine feminine doesn't move like that. Shit, divine masculine don't either. So yeah, dealing with a feminine that has cut off all of her femininity, dealing with a woman that has cut off all of her femininity. She's a toxic feminine, and she will always, always be combative with a fucking man. Doesn't matter if he's a balanced masculine, divine masculine, or if he's a toxic masculine, which cuts off all of his femininity. Right? The universe works like a well-oiled machine, and then niggas just gotta come in here and throw water and shit, and throw pebbles, and make sure shit is all is just fucking up. And then now the niggas who built the earth, nigga, in the past, we have to reincarnate in this bitch. Like, what the fuck are y'all niggas doing, bro? What is wrong with y'all niggas, bro? Now I gotta grow up in this bitch, relearn all my memories and shit, relearn all my skills once again to come and fix this shit, nigga. I'll leave y'all to your own devices for 200-300 years, nigga. Y'all lost the whole fucking plot. Who let these niggas in, bruh? I told y'all to keep the damn dome closed, nigga. Like, bro, what is going on? Like, bro, I had to come back to this bitch again. I've already put in some of the most work. And I gotta do this shit again, bro. Boy, I'm tired, boy. Y'all are ungrateful as hell. So then when it comes to now I gotta flip it to the other side. When it comes with a balanced woman, right? A balanced woman, the divine feminine. When it comes to them dealing, ooh, that's a cold breakdown. Damn. I'm gonna change what I said about the masculine. Ooh. So the masculine, that has to be full masculine and cuts off all of his femininity, is not the toxic masculine. That's the wounded masculine. That's the traumatized masculine. And that's the masculine that has been hurt by the toxic feminine. Now, what did we say the toxic feminine was? The feminine vessel that has cut off all of her femininity and has replaced it with all masculinity, right? So, an unaware masculine, unaware man is going to think that a woman is just a woman because that's how she appears, which is not the case. What makes her a woman is her biological structure, her makeup, and how she appears, but also the energy that she holds and carries. So, without awakening as a man, you're not going to be able to tell that she's a toxic female. She is toxic feminine. She has cut off all femininity. So in actuality, you're having sex with what appears to be a woman, but is a man on the inside. And, you know, that's going to make you feel taken advantage of as a man once you start to wake up and truly see what's been happening and going on. This has been a roommate. She's acting like one of the bros. She's acting like this. She's acting like that. The energy that they hold is going to dictate a lot of things. So let's flip it. When it comes to the divine feminine. Oh, shit. I just love, oh, goddamn. You feel me? Goddamn. When it comes to that woman, that's just she got masculine, and she got her masculine energy. I need a chart. She got her masculine energy in there, but her feminine is up here, right? And that's how it's supposed to be. Your masculine is supposed to be up here. Your feminine is supposed to be right here. But you're supposed to cultivate each. You're supposed to, you know what I'm saying? It has to balance out from when you need more and when you need less, right? So when you have the divine feminine and she experiences the toxic masculine, peep this. It's the same thing in inversion, right? The toxic masculine has been cut off. He's been forcefully cut off of his masculine essence. And he's this fucking feminine. But he appears as a man. That's the toxic masculine. The toxic feminine has been cut off from her has been cut off from her femininity fully. It has only masculine energy, but she presents as a woman. The toxic masculine has been cut off from his masculinity forcefully and only has feminine energy, but he presents as a man. So now when a balanced female or a divine feminine is trying to be with the toxic masculine that's presenting as a man, she doesn't know that is a woman spirit inside of that man. So she's unhappy subconsciously and spiritually because she can't pinpoint it. Like, I'm so fucking attracted to him. He's charismatic. He's doing this. He's doing that. I love him, but I'm unhappy. Like, I'm so attracted to him because he's more feminine. But at the same time, there's something missing. And you're missing that masculine energy to balance you out even more. So if I could draw, let me see if I can draw something real quick to really explain what I'm talking about. So let's just say feminine, masculine. That's what I'm talking about. So the feminine represents the female, right? It's the feminine vessel. This is the woman. This is her where her femininity is supposed to be at. This is where her masculinity is supposed to be at. And as a man, you come in and balance the rest of herself out, right? This is the masculine. This is how much masculinity he's supposed to have as the man. This is how much femininity he's supposed to have. And as a woman, you come in and balance his femininity out, right? He's going to fill up your cup in your masculinity part, and you rely on him for his masculine energy, but he already has feminine energy, right? But he can rely on you for your feminine energy. You're going to pour into him, and y'all coming together cohesively in unity. And I envision all of this shit in my head. It just be hard for me to get it into words. Like when I see couples, when I see people walking, and I see like GAY couples, LGBT, I'm just like, I see all the red flags and the green flags and the levels that's ups and downs and the what's been misconstrued and what's been confused. It's like it all pops up at one time, bro. I literally see charts and graphs and like spiritual entities and like different colors and like of what's right and wrong, and like I'm just like, then I have to bring it into this damn trash ass physical, nigga. Like I gotta connect the dots as easy as possible. Did y'all understand what that? Did y'all understand what this said, bro? Basically, men and women balance each other out. And when we're not balanced with our primary energy, it's going to create chaos amongst the entire nation, the entire world, the entire planet. And let's leave. I think I already talked about black women, but I'm not talking about color right now or nothing. I'm talking about man and woman. This pertains to everybody. And so, actually, hold up. I might have to talk about color because let me toxic feminine and toxic masculine. Let me show you what I was envisioning in my head. Right? Fuck. I'm gonna talk about that later. All right. Class in session. Don't worry about this one yet. But you see how the regular feminine, the black line represents her femininity, and the open line or open circle represents her masculinity. The open line represents his masculinity, and the closed line represents his femininity. This is where we're supposed to be at. This is where we're supposed to be at. Everybody and their mama, right? Toxic feminine is all masculine and no feminine. And these are your independent career women, your boss bitches, your men ain't shit, the this and that, this and that, this and that. But, of course, they're still going to struggle with shit as a woman because they are a woman. But what energy are they holding and carrying? It's a disgrace to Mother Nature for a woman to not be the primary holder of her energy and her aura and her feminine. She need to... I'm sorry. It just made me feel some type. That shit made me feel some type of way, boy. that feminine boy, especially when you are the masculine and you got that balance, that feminine just does. Oh, this nigga is simp. No, nigga, you're. I'm not going. Toxic masculine. This black line represents femininity. He's all feminine, no masculine energy. So let's talk about that, right? Let's talk about that. The toxic masculine presents as a man, so he has all the stigma, all the expectations, all the motives, all the movements, whatever of a man, but he feels out of place because he's holding the wrong energy. And 9 times out of 10, he was forced to be. That's all he had around him was feminine ass energy. So that's what he grew up thinking he needs to act like and be like. And oftentimes being in his natural self was scrutinized. He grew up in a heterophobic household, right? He wasn't allowed to be a man. His mother was the man. His mother stripped all of his masculinity from him. What your woman is supposed to do is come in your life and balance your femininity out while helping you, if you're not all the way masculine, helping you become more masculine. But you're supposed to be masculine enough to help her become more her feminine balance out or some shit. I'm sorry. I kind of fucked that up a little bit. But y'all get it though. But toxic masculine is all feminine energy. That's why they have the strength of a man. They have the go get it of a man. They have the appearance of a man. They can still be strong, but on the inside, they have the spirit of a woman. Right? The toxic feminine. They look like a woman. They are a woman. But they have the spirit of a fucking man. They have the whole ass energy of a man. So when you have sex with people with certain energies, we are connecting energies, right? We are connecting energies when we have the sacred act, the ritual. So if you are inserting a masculine woman, you are having sex with a man. That's why, as a man, it should be repulsive to you to even interact with a masculine woman. In my feminines that I interact with, my female, it don't have to be someone I'm talking to, whatever. Any woman I'm around, she knows, I know who I am. And she knows that I know who she is. No matter how masculine she is or tries to be, she knows what I'm telling her telepathically. She knows what I'm telling her spiritually and energetically. That you need to stop all that fucking cap because you are choosing to be that fucking masculine. And you know you don't want to be that. You are choosing to be that masculine and that problematic and that combative and that argumentative. You're choosing to be that. I just give her that did when she acting up. You shouldn't have to give a woman dick to make her more feminine. I'm sorry, that just does not sound right. She should already be feminine. She should not, when she's unhappy, she should not become more masculine because she's unhappy. When she's in a sense of danger and she needs to protect herself from toxic ass niggas, the niggas that ain't never been checked, the niggas that hold all that feminine ass energy with no masculinity in there and think that they, since they're a man and they're stronger than women, they can take advantage of women and kids and children. Those women who were feminine need to become masculine to defend herself and whatever she got going on. And I will never scrutinize a woman for needing to defend herself against a bitch ass nigga, bro. Fuck no, that's not what I'm here talking about. That's not what it is. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay. And this middle one is the wounded masculine and the controlled feminine, or the forced feminine, right? So this is kind of what Mama T was talking about with the feminine through religion and being under the patriarchy. I don't believe, like, it's okay for a woman to be all feminine if you get there by yourself. But when it comes to masculinity, my guy, I don't think it's okay to be all masculine. Like, you have to have remnants of femininity in there. It could be this low. The masculine could be this and the femininity could be that low. But you have to have some traces in there because you have to be creative. You got to be persuasive. You got to be magnetic. You got to be hygienic. You got to be clean. You got to pay attention to detail. It's not all about busting through the shit and making shit happen and going after it and blood and dirt and shit everywhere. And no, you got to be clean and organized and pay attention to detail and take care of your skin care and all of this other shit. You got to be nurturing too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in a world with just masculine niggas, bro. Fuck no, nigga. I don't want to be, no, I need my women, nigga. The mothers of earth, nigga, who birthed me. Oh, well, you're soft. We got to really break that shit down, bro. If we love women, we're getting called simps and soft today. Like, I don't know, nigga. So I gotta like, if that's what you want to do, I guess, but keep that shit all the way the fuck over there. Cause I'm like, I love my woman so much, especially if she's balanced. And this is where we need to come to as a people. Like, we are trying to scrutinize the balanced masculine or the divine masculine for knowing what the fuck his feminine should be doing. Knowing what energy his feminine should be holding. Like I said, my masculinity, the energy that's in you belongs to me as the masculine. You are out of fucking place. Now, my balanced feminine energy, guess who that fucking belongs to? The woman. So that's why a woman can call the man out on his shit. Because, like, hey, bro, that's my energy, nigga. You're doing too much, nigga. You're acting like a bitch. Man the fuck up. Oh, you know what, babe? I'm sorry, eh? You will, like, yeah, I would leave it low key. I would do a little bit too much. Go ahead, take some of that shit back. Yeah, throw that, here, take that feminine ass shit back. That soft ass shit, nigga. Turn up that bit, but oh god. But you was throwing me off. Your energy was more masculine, so that was causing me as your whole. When we become whole, we affect each other. Your ass was becoming more masculine and more combative and shit, and I was becoming more silent, more quiet, and more feminine, and more submissive, and more subservient, and going down and lowering my masculinity and filling up with femininity because your ass is becoming more masculine because of you listening to your friends and social media and the government and Kamala and all this other fuck shit, fucking up our flow state, fucking up our connection and our yin and yang and our city state and whatever. And you allowing the man to make your ass more masculine and you're shutting out your femininity, and energy can't be created or destroyed. It can only be transmuted, nigga. So if you are you getting rid of your feminine energy by becoming more masculine, you're going out of balance as the woman. You are forcing me as the man to become more feminine. My femininity is going up, and you're taking my masculinity at the same time. My feminine is going up, and now you're saying, why are you acting like a bitch? Because you are forcing me to become the spirit of a woman. You're forcing me to carry the burden and the blessings that's meant for you as the woman. And you are destiny swapping me as a man because you are holding my fucking energy. You holding more of my energy than me. That shit belongs to me. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, don't try to get your energy back. You toxic. You DL. You this. You sassy. Don't try to take. This is mine. I'm an independent woman. I'm a go-getter. I'm assertive. I'm this. I'm that. Nick can't tell me shit. I don't need a man for shit. No, bitch, nigga. Men need women and women need fucking men. What the fuck are we talking about, nigga? What are we talking about? What Grinch be doing? What are we talking about? We need each other. And this is why I was in a 3-year, almost 4-year relationship going through hell. Because I'm too woke, I'm too balanced, and I know too much about energies. And I was letting people around me gaslight me that I was crazy and didn't know what I was talking about, and ended up being right about shit the whole fucking time when I really came into myself. And this is the problem we have with relationships today. The men are more feminine today because the women are more masculine. The women are destiny swapping the men and stealing our energy. Especially the men that don't deserve the shit. The men who has wounded the feminine and controlled the feminine through religion and patriarchy in the system was not me, nigga. So why the fuck are y'all trying to take that shit out on me? Like I'm the nigga in control of your social media, your food, your cosmetic products, the shit that's causing you different attraction levels, plan B, birth control, messing all these microplastics, all these chemicals messing up your brain. Like, nigga, I'm not doing this shit to you, nigga. You're supposed to link up with me so we can come together and attack these niggas who run this shit. But they got all women against the men who love them the most, who want to heal them the most, protect them the most. Meanwhile, they are taking our fucking energy and essence and aura and having the spirit of a man, but they are not a fucking man. So they will never be taken serious. Like a dyke. Dykes will never be taken serious, bro. Like, nigga, you are holding my fucking energy. You act, bro. That does not, your whole image and look does not make any sense. I don't care how much you try to grow out your little hairs and the mustache and shit. I don't care how much testosterone you try to take, make your voice deeper and all this other shit. I don't care how many times you try to tape down your damn chest and shit. You're not a fucking man, nigga. Dude, play your fucking part, bro. Like, it's a game, and we have a role to play. We have a part to play. This is what we signed up for. This is what we signed up to be. So don't come over here trying to change shit now, nigga. Change it in your next life. You want to be a man, do that shit in your next life. You know what I'm saying? But don't be over here y'all trying to merge the afterlife with the living right the fuck now by trying to flip-flop genders and shit. Y'all fucking up the universal fucking correspondence, nigga. The kaleidoscope, nigga. Y'all fucking... Y'all fucking some shit up, bro. With that whole, the LGTV shit, the upside down chakras? Nigga. First of all, the rainbow is God shit, the most high shit, the shit from the Bible. Like, that should have nothing to do. They took that shit and flipped it, eh? And, well, the chakras, right? They want to invert us, have us misaligned spiritually by inverting the chakras. Like, oh my God. There's so much shit, bro. And this is not like, I know there's so many different content creators, so many different YouTubers, so many different, so much knowledge out there. I know the way I'm breaking shit down. I've been on YouTube since I was fucking 7, 8, 9, 10, bro. I've heard nobody break shit down the way that I break shit down. I've watched thousands of videos. And I just understand shit in a certain way, in a certain level. And if somebody can help me make this shit better or become more clear, then I'm all ears and all open to it. But just know that the masculine owns the masculine energy. That's our shit. The female owns the feminine energy. That's their shit. They get to control what the fuck is in the man as the feminine. And we get to control what's in the woman as the masculine. Unless she is persuaded by other niggas. Game niggas, pimps, even simps, all this other shit, to be more masculine, be more assertive and combative and whatever, to take advantage of her, whatever her situation is, calling us who are supposed to be connected with her to be more feminine. That's why niggas are not approaching women. We are more soft. We have the lowest testosterone ever in fucking men. And we're going against women. We're going against LGT. We're going against the government. We're going against microplastics, the food supply, all of that. We're going against vaccines since birth. Women is doing that too, but it's okay for a woman to not have any consequences for anything that she does. A man is still held to every single fucking standard that we was held to since the beginning of time, nigga. Every standard. Provide, do this, do that, go after this, be a man, be this, be that. Oh, you're a man. You need to be a man of your word. You're a man, a grown-ass man. You even have GAY niggas. Oh, you're a grown-ass man. You need to be doing this. Nigga. What? Bro. The man is against every fucking body. And then don't have me bring color into this shit. Because just me alone being a man, now you got the black man. Every single other race is hating on the black man. The black woman is not getting supported to be a black woman. She's getting supported to go against her black man. She's getting supported to be more masculine. She's getting supported to cut her femininity off and force herself to be the masculine. She's putting herself in that position. She's putting herself in a position to be a single mother and discard the father. If you want to keep that man away, become entitled and become narcissistic. And then that's going to scar the masculine. That's going to have him be wounded. That's going to wound the masculine, right? And when he has a wounded masculine, he cuts off all femininity because of resentment. And that causes him to take advantage of certain situations and be toxic. He's not going to take it, the masculine that's wounded feminine. The masculine that cut off all his feminine energy is not going to be like the toxic masculine, but he's going to be adjacent to that. It's going to be hard for you to distinguish a man that cut off his femininity that is a man versus a man that cut off all his masculinity and is now the toxic masculine and presents as a toxic masculine. So yeah, let me talk a little bit more about the controlled feminine and the wounded masculine. The controlled feminine comes from a woman being forced against her will to be feminine. Ooh. Oh. These niggas got the game fucked up, bro. And this is why I put this shit in the middle. Subconsciously, I put this shit in the middle. The controlled feminine is all feminine. So let's say throughout her childhood and her first marriage and her first little shit, right? She's been forced to cut off all masculinity, all self-knowledge, all self-discovery. She's been forced to be a people pleaser and only be feminine whatsoever. Never had a say so, never had her own voice, never had her being able to be herself, her own thought process. She's been forced to be feminine this whole time. And when she gets any sense of freedom, she flops that shit and cuts all her fucking masculinity off and becomes a toxic feminine. Now she's all masculine. Now what do we have over here? We have the wounded masculine, right? The wounded masculine is a man that cuts off his femininity. He's been hurt by women. He's been scrutinized. He got done wrong by his mama. His mama didn't game him up with nothing with fucking women whatsoever. And he thinks that he has to be overly masculine. He thinks that he needs respect. He doesn't want anybody to think he's a bitch or think he disrespect. Nobody get over on him. So he being over hyper vigilant, over masculine, over tough, overly big. And women don't like that. The feminine don't like that, or divine feminine don't like that at all. Even the toxic women don't like that shit at all. Because they know, everybody knows subconsciously the God that is in you. That God knows that everybody's supposed to have masculine and feminine balance. But they know they're supposed to have feminine in everything and everybody, right? So once you cut this femininity off completely, you are out of line with anything ever pertaining to nature. So then he gets rejected. The wounded masculine gets rejected and becomes the toxic masculinity because he thinks he needs to take it to the next level. And instead of balancing himself out with the masculine energy, he flips to all feminine energy presenting as a man. Now he's irate. Now he's going back and forth with every bitch. Now he's going on a red pill rage and all of that shit. The wounded masculine, which was all masculine energy, cut off all femininity, turns into the toxic masculine because he's still getting rejected by women and everybody else around him. He has no feminine energy to give. You feel me? Because he cut it off forcefully. So the controlled feminine turns into the toxic feminine, and the wounded masculine turns into the toxic masculine. Like I said, this is where we're supposed to be at. And then when we become whole, and we operate off one accord, yeah, baby. I'm gonna just leave it at this. When we become whole, we operate off of one accord. This is the man and woman together, looking like a 10. Nobody can be a 10 without the man and woman together, nigga. You feel me? Oh, what I look like 1 through 10, nigga? You ain't a fucking 10 unless you got a man to be your other half, nigga. That's one of them ones. And you ain't a 10 as a man unless you got a woman to be your other half. That's one of them ones. I understand so much shit. It just be hard for me to break certain things down. So yeah, this all stemmed from I have the ability to turn off my masculine side, and I have the ability to turn off my feminine side, and I have the ability to balance both. So this is where shadow work and self-awareness comes from. We got this shit, right? Let's just go with these two. We got narcissistic parents. We got religious fathers, religious mothers, religious families. We got toxic mothers stripping niggas of their masculinity. Then we got niggas that are against the world, that just take everything out on everybody. They gaslight people. They don't take accountability. They gaslight people. They're toxic to everybody. They don't take accountability. They feel like they can do nothing wrong. They take shit out on the balanced masculine, the divine masculine. And all of these niggas act like the divine feminine is not here. There's probably a total of 10 divine feminine women on planet Earth right now. But anywho, yeah. Yeah, these right here. Those right there is majority of society. As from people not healing from childhood trauma. It's people being narcissists and shifting the blame. It's people not taking accountability for their situation, their thought process, their mindset, their aura, whatever. And instead of looking in the mirror, doing shadow work and taking accountability, we're giving pseudo solutions like, oh, become a feminist, become LGTV, love is love, MAGA, BLM, this shit, whatever. And then you got the Me Too movement. Then you got go to therapy. Oh, you need to do this. Oh, you need to get in church. You need to get in religion. You need Jesus in your life. You need to rely on another man. Like, no. Niggas got shit all fucked up, bro. Niggas got shit fucked up. But I just did an hour and 20-minute long video. Nah, I just did an hour and 7-minute long video. I understand this shit. And I know when a woman looks at me for appearance and what I can offer versus looking into my soul and seeing my inner child, the inner son, and seeing where I'm at spiritually and how much work I put in and what I'm looking for and where she needs to meet me at and where I know I need to meet her at. You know what I'm saying? And I will only meet her there if she sees me first. Nigga, like, I'm not explaining my spiritual side to another bitch ever. She can tell that I'm that. She needs to have the Sharingan, Byakuya. No, she needs to have the Sharingan and Byakugan. Yeah. And activate that shit and see who the fuck I am from the inside out. She needs to be able to do that. Off rip. And she needs to have so much sympathy and empathy for me because she knows what I've been through and what I've had to deal with just by looking at my spiritual record. Like, she should be able to pull that shit out and look at me like, damn, I can't believe you even, damn. And I need her to see the masculine in me and just want to love that and nurture that and heal that and help me become even a better person. And I want to see that feminine in her and redirect her to help her be a better feminine. But if she can read me off GP just like that, shit, she probably already there, with the femininity shit. She probably already there. And I will recognize that too. I'll recognize that her ass is already the fuck there and like, hey. I'll probably idolize her too. Like, damn, you already there. You see me for me. You cool. You got a pretty clean fucking past. You really her. You about your shit. You a woman of your word. You really don't fuck with most of these women out here, and you don't like being around niggas. Oh my God. What? Shit, I'm marrying your ass right fucking now. Marrying the first day, nigga. Nobody can have you, nigga. I don't even want niggas looking in your soul. I don't want other niggas' auras. I don't want you around other niggas, bro. Like, once I find my one, I'm hella possessive. Like, not against her, like, not controlling against her, but just who she's around and who has access to her. Nigga, y'all niggas can't even look at my bit, bro. I don't want no evil eyes, no parasites, no spiritual parasites. No, I don't want none of that shit. Y'all niggas y'all can't even breathe the same air as my bitch, bro. Y'all niggas don't even do no type of shadow work, self-accountability, nothing. Y'all can't even hug, touch, look at, sniff my bitch, bro. Oh, God, nigga. Y'all don't deserve that shit. I don't even want her ass talking to you because just her voice gonna heal your ass. You don't deserve for her to heal you, nigga. You ain't put in none of that. You ain't put in none of that with the divine feminine. You don't deserve no healing from the divine feminine, nigga. You ain't even tried to heal the masculine yet. You ain't even heal. Y'all niggas walking around as the wounded masculine, nigga, and aligning with red pill and perpetuating that and taking it to the next level and turning into the toxic masculine with his all feminine energy. And y'all want to be like, oh, well, since you're going to take my masculine energy, I'm going to take your woman energy and your feminine energy and become a toxic masculine and take it out on you and cause adverse reactions in the universe, in the dating market. And no, nigga, no. No. I want a woman that knows she need to be away from all of these fuck niggas, bro. Like, it's super. When I see a woman that has potential or somewhat feminine and I'm attracted to her, whatever, and she over here hugging on niggas, I'm like, oh my God, bro. What the fuck are you doing, bro? These niggas are all demons and you hugging demons. You don't see your fucking light, bitch? Oh my God, bro. What are you doing? You're supposed to notice an angel when they walk into the room and you help the angel fight the fucking devils, nigga. What are you doing, bro? You are hugging demons right now. You're giving access to demons. You're giving your number to demons. You're dancing and partying and taking up for demons. And I'm like, do you know that those are toxic masculines? Those are wounded masculines, bro. And you, as a woman, you're not supposed to give access to a wounded masculine because it's going to fuck up what you got going on in your aura field. You're not supposed to give access to toxic masculines because that's a woman on woman spirit contact. It's a man appearing as it's a woman. Shit, it's a man appearing as a man but has a woman aura and energy. So it's going to fuck up your flow and what you got going, and it's going to fuck up your balance, and you're going to be imbalanced. You're only supposed to fuck and give access to a balanced man that's more masculine than feminine, but still has femininity in him enough to where he can cultivate you and nurture you and see you for who the fuck you are and see you as a divine feminine. The wounded masculine and the toxic masculine doesn't see shit from you but some pussy, bro. Just a woman. Just a beautiful woman on the outside. They don't see shit on the inside. They don't care about nothing on the inside. They don't care about your spirit. They don't care about your guides, your ancestors, your angels. They don't care about your love, light, and healing. They don't care about none of that. They don't care about your mental health, your spiritual health, your emotional health. They don't care about how they are cultivating themselves and affecting you energetically. They don't care about none of that shit. And you over here in their aura field hugging these niggas, bro. No protection, fucking these niggas. I'm like, oh my God, bro. That shit it's so cringy, bro. It's so cringy. And you think it's okay because you're getting programmed through the mind, through your eyes with blue light. You getting programmed with these black mirrors on the fucking screen to have you think a certain way and be attracted to certain things that you shouldn't be attracted to if you were aware. Like, you have feminines out here that are balanced, but their mind is fucked up because of social media and the society and other women around them. They're under the LGBT and feminist programming, like, oh, I'm balanced, but I'm thinking this way, so I'm actually unbalanced in the mind. Which causes her, when she's unbalanced in the mind, that means she's unbalanced in the universe, which causes her to self-sabotage and fuck up her energies, fuck up her balance in yin and yang. Then you have a nigga like me who's a divine masculine, the balanced masculine, who's balanced in each and every way, except for having my body where I want it to be at. But I'm balanced without my fucking body being where it needs to be at. And I'm just like, if my body was where I needed to be at, I might kill somebody, bro. Like, I might, like, I might exterminate the whole, I'm just kidding. I can't say. I'm gonna have to cut that shit out. They go, hell no. I Might is a character, actually. Y'all remember when I Might, it was All Might, not I Might. It was All Might. Yeah, All Might almost killed that one dude off the shit. All Might and one for all for one. But no, if my body was right, it would just be that much more worse for me seeing women doing what they're doing, especially a woman that's somewhat balanced, doing what she's doing, who she's around, who she's giving access to, who she's taking advice from, who she's taking leadership and ownership from. I just can't believe this shit, bro. I'm just like, there's barely anybody for me right the fuck now. Spiritual level, emotional intelligence, conscious level, awareness, wisdom. There's barely anybody for me right now. So imagine if my body was where I wanted it to be at. Bro. Because for my body to be where it want to be at, I'll be extra, way more disciplined, way more structured, way more this. And I'm just like, I've seen what these girls in the gym, I've seen what they be doing, bro. I've seen it. And I've heard stories. Real life stories. And I'm like, I was under the impression that girls that go to the gym was different, bro. Like, they gonna be more spiritually aware. They gonna be more on their shit. They gonna have more morals because, you know, they in the gym. And I'm like, nope, it actually gets fucking worse. Because now their body is more in shape to do more fucked up ass shit. They have more capacity to do fucked up ass shit. It's like, man. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to make this content, put these videos out, and be cold and all that. I gotta get cold with the body and all that, but I'm really scared about that. I'm really scared about me being in the shape that I want to be in. I'm actually scared about that shit. Cause I know image wise, I'll be able to have my image. I'll be more confident. I'll be this. I'll be able to do more, go out and get more, receive more, have things come to me through the universe. But when it comes to finding my divine counterpart, oh, well, you're not going to be able to find your divine counterpart when you're in shape. I mean, if you're out of shape, you're not going to be able to find your divine counterpart. Hey, I've seen all of these relationships, all of these marriages. I've seen sports teams, athletics teams. I've seen all of this shit. And I've seen who's in shape, who's out of shape, and all of this. And nobody thinks on this fucking level, bro. Nobody is just conscious. Nobody is just aware. And if a person that's unaware and is a bot, and if they get in shape, it's just going to make shit 10 times worse because now they are healthier for how they are thinking and acting. They can make more moves and do more toxic ass shit, have more energy to go and do exactly what they was doing. Shit. But you can't move off of fear, but you can move off of pattern recognition though. And I remember what it's like with me not moving off of pattern, with me letting other people, have me in an illusion that shit wasn't what it is. And now I'm not letting that shit happen no more. What I see for shit how it is, that's how this shit, that's how it is, bro. And y'all not about, y'all not about to, just like growing up in the church and religion and Bible and shit. Y'all not, but I've so far past that shit. I'm so far deep into myself to knowing me. I'm so far past that shit. And y'all not about to I'm not letting it happen, bro. I see shit for what it is. And niggas is trying to say, niggas want to gaslight me again, like I've been getting gaslit my whole life. Niggas telling me I'm wrong, or wait till you get older, or you're going to change, you're going to think different when you become more mature. You're going to think different when you have a girlfriend. You're going to think different when when you fuck somebody outside of your first relationship. No, nigga, I'm the same. I have two bodies. And I'm not about to become a toxic masculine. I'm not about to become a wounded masculine. My masculine is very wounded in a lot of ways, but I'm aware though. So I know that I have certain things to work on, but I'm still balanced though. You feel me? I'm still balanced. My masculine got chipped away with a lot. It's been actually my masculine is holding strong as fuck, but the niggas around, boy, just try to cut me down as much as possible, and they want me to become the toxic masculine. They truly do. They truly do. I'm fighting. I'm just healing, balancing shit out, and trying to separate. But I'm not looking to be codependent with a woman, but I'm looking to be whole with a woman. I'm whole with myself for sure. Like I'm definitely whole for sure. Like you're always gonna have people attacking you. You're always gonna have people downplaying you, disrespecting you, and bringing certain energies out of you and whatever. You're always gonna have that. But as far as me knowing me and who I am and what I stand for, I'm whole with that. I'm just looking for a same woman that's whole in herself. And a woman can only be whole in herself if she is connected to the divine feminine. So in all actuality, I'm looking for the divine feminine. But I need her to see me though. All right, bro. This is my second video. Deuces.